So, what do you remember about the first time you walked into our coffee house?
I mean, the first time I walked into our coffee house, it was amazing atmosphere. It was filled by all of the uh, mm, people who were performing there at the open mic night, and all of the performers, and like a lot of like yeah, and like just like a lot of people who were hanging out at the coffee houses. Yeah, but it was like kind of busy atmosphere, and it was wonderful there.
What did you get out of that atmosphere with those musicians?
Yeah, like I met like a lot of musicians there, around there, and like yeah, a lot of musicians like who writes their own music and who have been playing there for a while, and playing in a lot of open mic nights, and like I met along the way, I met like all of new musicians too, and like really old musicians too, like, and so I mean with all those musicians, the atmosphere I got was like like very connecting, familiar vibe. It's like yeah, it's like there's very mutual understanding. When they meet musicians, and like even there's the technical difficulties like of the language. You still are in the same place. Making like meeting people, and so it was just about that for me. And like, but yeah, I had like huge appreciation out of the crowd, like since I started playing there. So it was so for me, I had I had a lot of people coming to me and like appreciating my singing and everything, and so it made me quite happy and glad about it. But yeah, the rest of it was like casual meetings with everyone, and we were talking after performing and everything. So it was total like just like random hangouts and cool, atmosphere.
Yeah. Okay, cool, man. Cool, man. So, do you remember your first recording of a
Yeah,
song?
yeah, recording like one of the song with Billy, which is known as William Bloom, as in he's like singer songwriter from Wichita.
Be and have a guest, all that is mine.
We got together, and once we worked on like one of the song that I was trying to record, and we came up with like whole arrangement and everything after that, and yeah, it was cool.
Like I stuck the mic on him, and then we like made an adjustment, and then he played it a second time, and we listened back, and he's like, "All right, cool, like we'll take it." And it's like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change anything. So like that's kind of unheard of in any studio setting, really, for people to not need more takes. But he knows his music through and through. His own music and the covers he plays, they're fully internalized. He knows everything by heart. So yeah, it was a really fun experience.
Clouds fall with those storms. Fly free like a broken bird. Clouds fall with those storms. Fly free like a broken bird. Want to broken
It has been quite a long time that we have recorded that song, and like it has been. I just published it on like SoundClouds and like all like just these social platforms where I was just posting my some of the music, and like there were some listeners towards it before, but now that song has particularly huge listener towards it, and like it's one of those one of the songs that I had wrote in the past, that I see it in that way. So but it's amazing that it is getting up to people, and like it's absolutely amazing that like it is having such an impact.
How about the fan art, man? I saw a video of all the fan art, and that's set to the background of Broken Bird too. It's just showing how many people are really huge fans.
Yeah, I see that too. So I appreciate it. It's like amazing. Like when some people are taking their time and like drawing. Like I have a huge respect towards that.
Yeah. Well, I know you got to get on your way, man. I just do got to ask you about the idea of being the winner, man. I mean, how would that feel? Have you started to think about it just because it's the finale? I know you've been asked this a million times.
Yeah, but like I don't have no clue. How am I gonna feel like about it? It's totally like you know, it's totally, I'm nervous about, you know, nervous about it, and totally it's like big day for all of us, you know, and like, so yeah, it's gonna be, I don't know what is it gonna be, you know, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and like, yeah, I have a little bit of nervousness about it, and you know, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But
And I got to say, I talked to another musician named Joey Henry, and he explained a lot about how he perceived your mindset, like just being like, all this stuff, all the lights and dazzle and razzle dazzle, all this is not like conducive to who you are.
Is he a star? He doesn't care. Like, he doesn't prescribe to that notion. He's making the medicine for him, and that's what it's about for him.
Even though we want to do all these news stories and all these media appearances, I just appreciate you being who you are and still making the effort to make the time, man. So hopefully we can connect in the future. And just, you know, best of luck on Sunday, okay?
yeah, that was a great point you mentioned. You know, I met Joey Henry too, like while playing on our coffee house. I saw him actually playing there in our coffee house, you know, by himself on the banjo, and you know, and there was not much of a listener there, and I was there one day, and like, you know, he's absolutely amazing on it. You know, his sounds are absolutely amazing. You know, it's like, you know, he's an amazing storyteller, and like, you know, awesome person too. You know.
I'm smoking, trying not to think about myself. Don't think about no worries on myself. Tell me, what have I done wrong? Nothing go right, it must be I'm strong.
That's how I'm gonna be probably. You know, I'm just gonna stay like who as I am. You know.
Best of luck, man. And I am going to come out with this story. I hope you do get a chance to see it on some of those musicians talking about you. I think you might get a good feeling out of it sometime. So hopefully you see it. And thanks so much for taking the time, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to it, how it all comes out. Thank you.
Okay, good. Thanks, Arthur. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
All right.